Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to play with new limited edition eyeshadow from Dior. Now this collection, it is called Cannage. There are 4 eyeshadows in total and I have picked up 2 of them. One I have ordered directly from Dior website and one I have bought it in store now for Mother's Day at Dior website. It is this beautiful limited edition box that you receive with purchase. They also have with $200 purchase or above, you get a beautiful pouch, and for that I placed a larger order. I did order also 3 new shades of Dior Addict Shine lipsticks, which are my favorite formula from Dior. And if you have an account there, you get also like 2 miniature travel size perfume, which I chose, and 2 other like samples perfume. Now this bag, it is really beautiful. It looks a little bit different that I've seen online, but it is stunning, and at least you get something when you order from Dior. So these are the 2 palettes, the brown cashmere and silk tone. Brown cashmere I ordered directly from Dior website. The other one I just bought it in store, and actually I was convinced in store after I saw the swatches and I saw how beautiful 2 of the shimmers from that palette actually shimmered. So these are the swatches in direct sun for to see how this looks. So yeah, officially on the Dior website, at least the one that ships to Sweden, these 2 are sold out. These are made in France, have 7 grams of products, and you get 6 months of shelf life, which usually you get with any Dior eyeshadow. 6 months of shelf life from the moment that you open, so pay into consideration this if you are buying Dior eyeshadows. If you like the color theme, so use it. Otherwise 6 months from now it will expire. I'm going to do one look and one look for each palette, and then at the end of the video we're going to try the these shades that I got, and I actually got more, which is going to come with the new mascara because I placed another order. I will try to actually use every single eyeshadow from here. It will be one eye and then the other eye it will be for the short that I'm going to do. I want to see exactly how this can be used as like everyday kind of use, let's say. I'm going to start with brown cashmere, and I'm going to take this shade because I actually saw that the lighter one, it's actually a shimmer with this shade, and I'm going I think for a halo situation in here. Now for an everyday kind of use, I mean, you don't need to use all this eyeshadows. And I think also this one, yeah, it is like satiny a little bit, and I do think by now probably you have seen and formed an opinion about this collection. Now I'm late to the game just because I was traveling, so it's nothing that I can do about it. I did wanted to have a video on my channel just trying them and saying my opinion. Now this will be a very kind of quickly makeup. I'm going to take the shade above, and I'm going just, okay, so this is a pretty kind of satiny beige. Okay, this is really pretty. I did not expect that, to be honest. And I'm going to take the dark brown from here, maroon or how you want to call it, and I'm going to apply that very close. It will be just blended very close to the eyelashes. And yes, I can understand now why this was like sold out immediately. It is still sold out on the Dior webpage. Probably if you want them, maybe I've seen in USA that these are available at Nordstrom. Selfridges also have them. Macy, I believe. Anyway, I will link them down below if you still want to buy this. But yeah, the color story, it isn't wow, but it is like the perfect everyday kind of eyeshadow, and in my opinion it's going very well like with this summer kind of look, more tan, because these are very more warm colors, so I believe it's going to be really nice for the summer. Now I think the setting then I applied here in the middle, I actually will apply it to the inner corner also, because in the middle I don't want to take the golden kind of shade. Now I'm not a golden person, probably I would prefer to have something different in here, but I do understand that for like this collection and summer this will actually look good on many people. So this is the golden one, and of course I will take a little bit of this, I think it's more like a silver champagne, yes, and okay, this is the prettiest kind of luminosity. Now you don't have to use all of this, I just wanted to apply them and see how this blend. But this is very pretty and really stunning, this palette, to be honest. I'm just blending a little bit of more of that dark brown from here. So definitely this is a win. Now probably if you have Natasha Denona, I need a warm palette or bronze palette or any, like even the mini bronze palette, you probably have these colors. I do like very much the makeup look, and it is very easy. They blended really well, and I don't have any fallout, to be honest. I do have a full face of makeup. I did apply the Dior stick foundation and also the Dior stick contouring and a little bit of blush from MAC Cosmetics, but no fallout, and it does look really good. I think this is a very kind of quick makeup look. If you are in a hurry and you want to look really stunning, this is the one. So I will do the other eye, apply mascara, and then I will come back for like the whole look, let's say, and then we'll be playing with the other eyeshadow palette. And this is the final look with Dior Brown Cashmere. I did apply a little bit of YSL Brown mascara. I do like this very much. I think it is the most easiest eyeshadow if you want something warm, like you are getting tan. I think I will get use a lot of this in the summertime, just because it is very easy to use. They blended really well without no fallout. Now of course it is a bronzy kind of color story with a little bit of golden. If you are not into these colors, then probably this is not the palette for you, but overall I do like it. I do think the quality, it is really nice. I think this time Dior actually did a good job on this quads. Of course you cannot like please everyone, but so far I do like it, and I do like it more than I was actually expected to like this quad. So yeah, this is the makeup look. Unfortunately here it was sun, but now it is a little bit cloudy, so I don't have like sun to show you how this sparkles, but it is really pretty and very easy to use for, I think, an everyday kind of use. If you don't use this golden and the shimmer, actually these three are the perfect combo for the simplest kind of eye makeup look for office. If you want something very simple and diplomatic, these browns go very well on very close to the eyelashes, so I think it's giving like a more chic kind of look, and they do have pigment, so yeah, I do like this color story. This was the first eyeshadow palette, and now I will remove the eye makeup and we are going to play with the other one, which is called Silk Top, and I want to see how this sparkles on the eyes. But yeah, so I'll be back in 1 second. So I am back, and and we are going to try the second palette, Silk Taupe. Now we do have here like 3 shimmers, and I don't know exactly how to incorporate them, but we'll go with the flow. First, I'm going to take this shade from here, which is more like all over the lid, and this is actually what I'm going to do. I'm going to apply this all over the lid, and for me it's more like just covering, and it is, I think, a little bit more cool tone, kind of grayish beige eyeshadow, and I'm just going to leave it like this. I'm going into this maroon, the black maroon, and I'm just taking with a fluffy brush, Refire 13, and I'm just going to apply it to the inner corner and blend it. I'm going also under, and I think I will go some kind of gradient. I will take the shade from the middle. Now you can see how they sparkle. Actually, this is really pretty. So I will take the maroon beige from the middle. It's more like a satin, and I'm going to take it with a flat brush. This is actually the one that got me like impressed in store, how it sparkle. I really like this. So it applies really beautiful. I applied kind of gradient to here. Okay, this is stunning. I think I'm in love with this palette. Like really pretty. Now I will just flip the brush and I will take the pink. I think it is a pink kind of, but this is also sparkling really pretty on the eyes, and I'm just going like gradient to the inner corner. I do have to build this color. Okay, this is probably a combo that I will never like done it in my life, like to apply like this, but because I do want to use all the shimmers from here, yeah, so really well, it looks stunning. It's more like a, yeah, it is a pink, but it reflects in some kind of different sparkles. This was this two, I believe, was the reason why I bought this one, and because it was sold out on the Dior website, I bought it directly from store, because yeah, so I was not wrong. This looks really stunning on the eyes, and I will take the, I think it's golden, it's more like a champagne golden, let's say, with another brush. I'll apply this to, okay, this is more subtle, so this is pretty. I think this one also can be used like an everyday kind of palette, but this in the middle, it is really pretty, to be honest. I love it. So this is a very easy and quick, no fallout, which is really nice. Use every single color actually from here, so it is really stunning. I don't regret buying this whatsoever, and I love it. So definitely, I think this was the easiest and unexpected beautiful makeup look. Now this pink, it's not very pigmented, let's say, but it does look really pretty in real life. I'm just going to apply a little bit more. It is very stunning. So I will do the other eye for the short, and hopefully by the time I will be done with the whole makeup, I will have sun for to see how this sparkles. But one thing that I want to say about this quad, that I love it more when this launch and I watched the like Dior website for like the color story, this was not in my plan to buy it. Again, I'm repeating, but these two, they actually changed my mind when I did swatch them in store. I'll be back in 1 second with the whole makeup done. So this is the final look with Dior Silk Taupe. I do like very much this quint, to be honest. I like it more than I anticipated. Now the shimmers in here are not as pigmented, you do have to boil them, but they blended really well. They shimmer really pretty. I hope by the end of the day I'll still have a little bit of sun for me to show you how this sparkles. But this was actually the reason why I bought this palette, is because of these two shimmers. Now overall, the color story and what we have here, it is not something wow, not something that you probably don't have in another palette. And again, if you are buying this quints just for the pretty packaging and for the embossing, let's say, and you don't actually love the color story here, then in my opinion it is a waste of money. So this in USA retails for $72. For $69 you can get a Natasha Denona with 15 pan eyeshadow and different color story option. Just a quick comparison price wise, let's say. But again, if you are a Dior lover, if you love the color story, the embossing, the packaging, these are limited editions. So if you want them, now is the time to actually go and buy them. Online, at least from where I bought them, Dior website, which ships to Sweden. These two that I presented in my video are sold out. Maybe you can still find them in store. I've seen in Kicks they are available, and I think they retails for 800 something crowns. I will just write the name here. And from 4 of them, only 2 are available online. I don't know in store. I have been yesterday in stores, but I haven't seen them. So yeah, but again, limited edition. If you like the color story, if you want I don't know, the packaging and everything, then these palettes are for you. Moving on to the 3 Dior Addict hydrating shine lipsticks that I have bought. I have bought 3 shades: Dior Act, The Club, and Dior Revolution. This is how the packaging looks. You can like if you have one packaging, you can just buy the refills, which is nice because you pay less money. For this time I bought them all like the full lipstick with the packaging also. And they have here the embossing of Christian Dior on top. So yeah, again, the swatches on the Dior website are not the most reliable, let's say. I do like very much this formula. It is very comfortable, very hydrating on the lips. You do have a little bit of color. Now, if you don't want to pay the money for the Dior ones, I do recommend the MAC Cosmetic Lustre Glass formula. In my opinion, it is very similar, that one with this one, and I think, I mean, the price point, you still save some money. So let's try the first shade that I have in here, which is 428 Dior Addict. I will write the names up as always. So Dior logo, but this will vanish after the first use. And this is more like my lips, but better. It is more like a nude, as you can see, brownish, peachy in a way. I think it goes well with the eyeshadow. Very comfortable on the lips. I get instant hydration, to be honest, and they give a beautiful shine. I do like very much also the packaging. So overall, this formula from Dior, I do like it. So this is 428, more nudie peach for everyday kind of use. Next one, it is The Club, and this is how it looks. Okay, this reminds me of Dior 8 or Dior 720, which is more this kind of orangey red shade. Now I will like redo the video and probably I will group them in the same kind of color category, just for you to have like an idea how this look on the hand and on the lips. For the more like colorful ones, I do recommend a lip liner. This because they glide really nice on the lips. You can like overline very fast the lips, so I do think that a lip liner will actually help and prolong also the life of this, because you do have to reapply this during the day. These are not transfer proof, these are not very long wearing lipstick. It's just very comfortable, and I do like the color, like payoff overall, comfortable, hydrating, and also the shine. It is really pretty for all the seasons. So this was 734 D Club. It is more like an orangey red or red orange, let's say, lipstick. And the last one, it is Dior Revolution. Even the names are like, yeah. So this is also, I think, in the same kind of thematic. I do tend to buy more like red orange lipsticks for some reason, and I do have many of them. But let's try it on the lips. This is how it looks. But somehow I believe this one has more like a rosé brown in it. It's not as like orange red. But this is the last one, 862. Again, really pretty. I think they have like a variety of colors. It's just the swatches on there are not something that sometimes you can rely on. Yeah, this one are actually really nice. I will do a quick swatch on the hand just for you to see how this look. So here we have the swatches on the hand. So the first from here, it's 428. Then the more orangey kind of terracotta red, let's say in a way, it's 734. And then the last one that I have on the lips, it is the number 862, the Revolution. So you can see this is more like a rosé brown, this is more like terracotta, and this is more like a nude. And this is how this looks on my hand. I think sometimes this help because of course the color of the lips will change the overall swatch. But yeah, these are the three lipsticks that I bought from Dior, and I wanted to show you for this video. Now, very much love this limited edition eyeshadow. I love them more than I anticipated. Again, these are, in terms of color story, there is nothing wow about this color story. Shimmers are not wow. If you expect Natasha Denona or Patmograph, this is not it. These are very subtle, yet they will sparkle really beautiful on a daily kind of use. I do like how they apply on the eyes. They blend it really well, no fallout. You do have to build up the shimmers in order to get like the color that you want, but I think they're like, not everyone wants very shimmery like Natasha Denona and Patmograph. So yeah, that being said, if you want them, these are limited edition. Just hurry, because I think by now, I don't know exactly from where you live, this might be sold out. But if you can still want them and you want a certain color story, go for it. Again, one detail, this will expire in 6 months. This is the shelf life for each and every Dior eyeshadow that I have bought. I don't know why, usually it is like 12 months or 18 months with other brands, but Dior like keep it 6 months. So that being said, this is the video. Love the formula of this one. I do have swatches with some other collection. A new video with my full collection that's like is growing will be on my YouTube channel in the future. So yeah, I will link all the products in the description box if you want to shop through them. Thank you very much, because it really helps my channel. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.